Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Right, we're here to talk about managed services. And managed services has been around for some time in IT. What are people least likely to know or understand about the different kinds of managed services you can have and how it can be done?
I think that what they're the least likely thing they're going to know is how simple it actually really can be, and how simple we want to make it for them by providing a one-stop shop that covers AV, UCC, digital signage, with very little for them to worry about, and for us to completely look after them for a single price and a very simplified way of doing business.
Is it common for AV and UC and digital signage to be all wrapped up in one managed service program?
No, it's not. This is brand new. It's never been done before. It's and I think part of it has been too complex for customers in the past.
Right.
And with our new plan, we're simplifying it. One price per room, a single contract. Mm-hmm. And if you want to add more rooms, you can add more rooms down the road, and without extending the contract, without rewriting a contract, just add the rooms on, prorated, keeping it as simple as possible, making sure the customer's looked after wherever they need us to be.
So the obvious question with managed services is, why couldn't a company just do this itself? Why couldn't it just have an in-house team?
Lack of skill set is the biggest thing. Lack of focus. They've other constraints on their enterprise, and we have the knowledge. We have the tools. We have the people. We can roll in over 60 countries and look after them in a very simple, easy way that takes all the stress and management out of it for them.
Why now? Why launch it now? Because managed services has been around for some time.
Well, it's a huge growth opportunity. It's one of the
Yeah.
three big drivers of our business. It's greater than 23% growth opportunity, number one. And customers are asking for this. They're asking for something simple. They're looking for the easy button. And the one back to pat type of thing, and we're here and able to provide that for them, from asset management, monitoring, maintenance, preventative maintenance, and as I said, rolling a truck or a body in over 60 countries when it can't be fixed remotely.
If a end user is out there and is thinking, how do I make a decision? What would be the most important things you would say to them? Look, this is how you choose between doing it in-house and doing it with a managed provider. This is how you choose between one managed service provider and another.
The most important thing is that it's a flat rate price.
Yeah.
We'll come in, completely take over the responsibility. We'll completely own it. It's one of our core values, actually, to own it and make sure that they really have very little to worry about, except for to press a button to pay an invoice once a month. And as they're growing their enterprise, and the 200 rooms, now they're adding another 50 rooms. Is a very simple process without extending a contract, rewriting a new contract. Simply just adding those additional rooms on a prorated basis and making it something they just don't have to worry about, and it takes the stress out of their day and make sure that their bosses and leaders are not having to worry about whether the systems are working or not.
Obviously, you work for a very big organisations.
Yes.
Can you do it for a small publishing company in London as well?
We could, I suppose, but it's targeted more at Fortune 1,000 companies, large enterprise companies.
Right.
But there's no reason why we couldn't do it for a smaller publishing company. But ideally, it's targeted to large enterprise organizations who have offices across the world.
Super. Okay. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. much.
You're welcome.